5 signs your best friend wants your man, and you're blind. She's your best friend. You trust her completely. You've told her everything about your relationship, the good, the bad, the intimate details. And now she's using that information as a blueprint to position herself as the better option for your man. Here's the painful truth. The woman closest to you often has the clearest path to betray you because you'll be the last person to see it coming. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 5 behavioral patterns that reveal when your best friend has crossed from friendship into pursuit, and why your loyalty to her is exactly what's blinding you to the signs. Sign 1. She seeks unnecessary physical contact and creates intimate moments with him. Let's start with the sign that's easiest to dismiss as just being friendly. When a friend wants your man, she'll find reasons to touch him that go way beyond normal friendship boundaries. And these aren't accidental brushes or casual contact. These are deliberate, repeated, and designed to create physical familiarity and test how receptive he is to her touch. Watch how she interacts with him. She touches his arm when she talks. She hugs him long with the necessary, full-body contact, not the quick side hug most people give their friends' partners. She finds reasons to be physically close to him, and the touches linger. Her hand stays on his shoulder. She playfully hits him when he makes a joke. She adjusts his collar or picks invisible lint off his shirt. These are all manufactured reasons to establish physical contact. Physical touch creates intimacy and familiarity. She's using contact to establish a connection with him that goes beyond friendship. And she's doing it right in front of you, counting on you to see it as innocent because she's your friend and therefore safe. Watch her comfort level around him, too. She's extremely comfortable in his presence, lounging on the couch next to him, wearing revealing clothes when she knows he'll be there, treating your home like it's hers when he's around. She doesn't maintain the respectful distance most friends would naturally have with someone else's partner. One woman told me her best friend would come over in tiny shorts and a tank top, then curl up next to her boyfriend on the couch while she was in the kitchen cooking dinner for all of them. When she mentioned it felt inappropriate, her friend acted offended. "I'm just comfortable around him. You know that. I hug everyone." But Maya realized Jen didn't touch other male friends that way, certainly not their partners. The touching escalated to Jen texting her boyfriend directly for advice about her dating life, then showing up at their apartment when she knew Maya was at work. Maya found texts where Jen had sent her boyfriend a selfie with the caption, "I wish I could find someone like you." When confronted, Jen claimed she meant someone like him for herself, not him specifically. The gaslighting continued until Maya discovered Jen had kissed her boyfriend at a party. The physical boundary violations had been building to that moment all along. So trust your discomfort. If her physical contact with him makes you uncomfortable, that discomfort is valid. Don't let her convince you you're being insecure or uptight. Set explicit boundaries. "I need you to stop touching my boyfriend that way. It's not appropriate and it makes me uncomfortable." Watch his response too. Does he pull away from her touch or does he seem to welcome it? His receptiveness tells you whether this is one-sided interest or mutual attraction. And limit their alone time. You're not being controlling by protecting your relationship from someone showing clear signs of romantic interest. Sign 2. She constantly compliments him, especially in ways that contrast you and subtly criticizes you. Now let's talk about the verbal game she's playing. A friend who wants your man will build him up while subtly tearing you down. Her compliments to him are excessive, specific, and often in areas where she knows you're insecure or where conflict exists in your relationship. Meanwhile, she makes small criticisms of you disguised as jokes or concern that plant seeds of doubt in his mind about your value. Listen to how she compliments him. It's not just nice shirt or casual appreciation. It's constant and specific. "You're so intelligent. I love how you think about things. You're one of the funniest people I know. You look really good. Have you been working out?" The compliments are more enthusiastic and personal than typical friend compliments should be. And notice the framing. She often adds context that reminds him she values him. "You're so smart. Your girlfriend is so lucky to have someone who can actually hold a conversation." Or, "I wish I could find someone as thoughtful as you. Most guys don't even notice when their girlfriend is upset." She's constantly making him feel special, exceptional, noticed, and valued. And here's the thing that you might not be vocalizing appreciation for these same qualities as much. Life gets busy, relationships get comfortable, and we stop complimenting our partners as frequently as we did early on. She's filling that gap intentionally. Watch for comparison compliments too. "Unlike most guys," or "I wish more men were like you," or "My ex would never do that, but you're different." She's positioning him as rare and special while implicitly suggesting she recognizes his value in ways others might not. But here's where it gets really manipulative: the subtle criticism of you disguised as jokes or concern. In front of him, she makes small comments about you. "She's so high maintenance sometimes," said with a laugh like it's just funny banter. "Are you sure you're okay with how much she works? I'd be frustrated if my partner was never home." Or, "You're so patient with her. I don't know how you deal with her being late all the time." These comments are framed as observations or jokes, but they're intentionally planting doubt about your behavior, your compatibility, your value as a partner. She's introducing criticism that he might not have been thinking about before, or she's validating frustrations he's expressed to you that she somehow knows about. When you and your partner have conflict, watch how quickly she understands his side, sometimes before even hearing yours. "I get why he's frustrated. You can be pretty stubborn when you want something." She's positioning herself as someone who understands him better than you do, especially during relationship challenges. She's becoming his emotional support when you're the source of his stress. Notice her appearance and effort around him, too. Does she make special efforts to look good when she knows he'll be around? Dressed up, makeup done, hair styled? Meanwhile, she makes comments about your appearance that highlight differences. "You're so brave for going out without makeup. I could never do that." Or, "I could never be as casual as you about my appearance." These aren't compliments. They're subtle ways of contrasting herself favorably against you.
Rachel experienced this constantly with her best friend, Emma. Emma was always complimenting Rachel's boyfriend. "You're so funny. You always make me laugh. You're in such great shape. I love how thoughtful you are." At the same time, Emma would make little digs at Rachel in front of him. "Rachel's so stubborn, right? I don't know how you deal with that." Or, "Must be nice having such a patient boyfriend. Not everyone would put up with you being late all the time." Rachel initially thought Emma was just being honest or funny, but her boyfriend started repeating these criticisms during arguments. "Even Emma thinks you're too stubborn." Emma had successfully positioned herself as the woman who appreciated him while highlighting Rachel's flaws. Rachel later discovered Emma had told her boyfriend she would never treat someone as good as him the way Rachel supposedly does. The comparison had been building the entire time. So call out the pattern directly. "I've noticed you constantly compliment my boyfriend but criticize me in front of him. That's not friendly behavior. That's intentional, and it needs to stop." Document examples when she does this. The pattern becomes undeniable when you track specific instances. Talk to your partner about it. "Have you noticed how my friend always builds you up but puts me down when we're all together? How does that make you feel about me and about her?" His answer will tell you a lot about whether he's aware of the dynamic and whether he's enjoying the attention. Sign 3. She shows unusual interest in your relationship details, then uses that information against you. This sign is insidious because it's disguised as being a caring, supportive friend. She asks probing questions about your relationship, your sex life, your arguments, your vulnerabilities, his complaints about you. She frames this as caring about you and wanting to help, but she's actually gathering intelligence. And she uses this information in two ways: to exploit weaknesses in your relationship by providing what you apparently don't, and to bond with him by revealing she knows intimate details about the relationship, which creates a false sense of closeness between them. Pay attention to the questions she asks. They go beyond normal friend curiosity. How's the sex? Are you guys still in that phase? Do you fight a lot? Does he really make you happy? What bothers you most about him? She's mining for information about weaknesses, complaints, dissatisfaction, and areas of vulnerability she can exploit. When you vent about your boyfriend, which is normal in friendships, watch where she focuses. She's intensely interested in his perspective. But why do you think he feels that way? Have you considered that he might have a point? One woman told me she confided in her friend that she was upset her boyfriend forgot their anniversary. Instead of supporting her, the friend said, "He's been really stressed at work though, maybe you should cut him some slack." The friend was defending her boyfriend to her, his actual girlfriend. Her loyalty is to him, not to you, even when you're the one confiding in her about relationship problems. That should tell you everything about where her interests lie. Here's a major red flag. You discover she knows things about your boyfriend or your relationship that you didn't tell her. Details about his work stress, information about his family situation, his opinions or feelings about things. Where is she getting this information? He's been confiding in her directly. If they have a private communication channel about relationship matters, an emotional affair is already forming. Watch the advice she gives you too. It's strategically designed to benefit her agenda. Maybe you should give him more space so she can fill that space. You're being too demanding. Guys need independence, positioning you as the problem and him as justified in pulling away. Or you should focus more on your career and less on the relationship, creating emotional distance she can exploit. Her advice makes you doubt yourself. It creates distance between you and your partner. It makes you change your behavior in ways that create opportunities for her. And you're taking her advice because she's your best friend and you trust her to have your best interests at heart. But she doesn't. She has her own interest and they involve your man. Sometimes she positions herself as the interpreter of his feelings. "I think what he really means is," or "that's just how guys are when they," or "I understand where he's coming from better than you think." She's establishing herself as someone who understands men in general, or him specifically, better than you do. She's become his emotional translator, which means she's positioning herself as essential to your relationship functioning. Sophie confided everything in her best friend Mia, including that her boyfriend felt unappreciated and they'd been fighting about household responsibilities. Mia listened sympathetically, then started showing up at their apartment, offering to help clean or cook, making comments like, "Someone's got to take care of you guys." Sophie thought Mia was being a good friend. Then she discovered Mia had been texting her boyfriend separately, asking how he was doing, telling him she understood how hard he worked and it wasn't fair that Sophie didn't appreciate him more. Mia was using the exact information Sophie had confided in to bond with her boyfriend over a shared "Sophie doesn't appreciate us" narrative. When Sophie confronted them, she learned they had been having intimate conversations for months. Conversations where Mia positioned herself as the understanding one, while Sophie was cast as the ungrateful problem. So, stop sharing relationship details if you suspect she's using information against you. Ask your partner directly, "Have you been talking to my friend about our relationship? What have you told her?" Confront information she shouldn't have. "How do you know that? I never told you that. Have you been talking to my boyfriend about our private relationship issues?" Watch for advice that consistently benefits her access to him rather than strengthening your relationship. And reassess the entire friendship. A real friend doesn't use your vulnerabilities and confidences to position herself with your partner. That's betrayal, masked as support. Before we get to sign number 4, if you're recognizing these patterns and realizing your so-called best friend has been working against your relationship this whole time, hit that subscribe button. We break down the psychology of relationships and betrayal so you can protect yourself from the people you'd never suspect. All right, let's keep going. Sign 4. She inserts herself into your relationship and creates a triangle dynamic. Instead of respecting that you and your partner are a unit, she makes herself a permanent third party in the relationship. She's always around, always included, and she's created a dynamic where it actually feels weird to exclude her. Plans for 2 become plans for 3. Your romantic relationship starts to feel like it includes her as a permanent fixture. This serves 2 purposes. It normalizes her constant presence in his life, and it prevents you from having the intimacy and privacy that romantic relationships need to thrive. Every relationship needs alone time, private conversations, exclusive bonding moments. She's systematically eliminating those by inserting herself everywhere. She's the constant third wheel. She invites herself to your dates, your weekend trips, your couple activities. Or you invite her once to be nice and she assumes she's now always included. You can't go to dinner without it feeling weird not to ask if she wants to come. You can't plan a movie night without her expecting an invitation. Your relationship has become a trio, not a couple. Listen to how she talks about the 3 of you. Our group. We always, the 3 of us. She posts photos and content positioning you 3 as an inseparable unit. Captions like, "My favorite people," or "best trio," or "couldn't ask for better company." She's claiming him as hers too, not just your partner, but part of her life in a way that blurs boundaries. One woman described her friend posting pictures of her with the woman and her boyfriend with captions like, "My 2 favorite people." Not "my best friend and her boyfriend," "my 2 favorite people," as if he belonged to her equally, as if they were a unit that she was part of, not a couple that she occasionally spent time with. Watch what happens when you try to have alone time with your boyfriend. Does she act hurt? Offended? Does she make it awkward? "Why wasn't I invited? You guys are hanging out without me?" She's trained you to feel guilty for prioritizing your romantic relationship over including her. That's not normal friend behavior. That's possessive behavior.
Notice if she and your boyfriend have developed inside jokes, shared interests, or experiences that don't include you. You feel left out of dynamics between your friend and your boyfriend. They reference things you weren't part of. They laugh at jokes you don't understand. They have traditions or routines that exclude you. She's building a separate relationship with him while you watch it happen. Pay attention to her access to your space, too. Does she have keys to your place? Codes to your home? Does she show up unannounced, especially when your boyfriend is home, even if you're not? If her access to your home and your boyfriend has increased while boundaries have disappeared, she's establishing permanent presence that normalizes her being there independently of you. Kayla experienced this exactly. Her best friend Jess was always there. Every dinner, every movie night, every weekend trip, Jess came too. At first, Kayla thought it was nice having her best friend around so much. But then she realized she and her boyfriend literally never had alone time anymore. When Kayla suggested a couples-only weekend getaway, Jess looked genuinely hurt. "I thought we always did things together. Why would you suddenly exclude me?" Kayla felt guilty for wanting time alone with her boyfriend. She noticed Jess and her boyfriend had inside jokes from all the time they spent together, references to things Kayla wasn't part of because she'd been at work or asleep while they were hanging out. Jess had a key to their apartment and would show up when Kayla wasn't home, just hanging out, watching TV with her boyfriend. When Kayla finally set a boundary, "We need regular couple time without you," Jess accused her of being jealous and insecure. "I can't believe you're like this. I thought we were all friends. You're being really possessive and it's not attractive." But Kayla realized Jess had inserted herself so completely into their relationship that excluding her felt abnormal. That was absolutely intentional. So start reclaiming your couple time. Say no to including her. Be direct. This is a date, just us. Remove her access to your space. Take back keys. Change entry codes. Establish that she needs to call before coming over, especially when your boyfriend is home. Name the triangle directly. I've realized our relationship has become a triangle with you as a permanent third. That's not healthy for my relationship. We need boundaries and we need time as just a couple. Talk to your boyfriend. Do you notice that we never have alone time because my friend is always here? Does that bother you, or do you like having her around all the time? His response will be very telling. And prepare for her reaction. She'll probably get upset, claim you're changing, accuse you of jealousy. That's manipulation. Hold your boundary anyway. If you're realizing you need to protect your relationship from this kind of friend, make sure you watch our next video on the 5 ways to protect your relationship from friend betrayal. It's crucial information on setting boundaries and safeguarding what's yours. Links in the description. But first, the final sign, because this one shows just how deep the denial goes. Sign 5. Others have noticed and commented, but you keep defending her. This final sign reveals how effective her manipulation has been and how loyal you've remained despite clear evidence. Other people have noticed something off about how your best friend acts around your man, your family, other friends, coworkers, even his family. They've made comments, raised concerns, asked questions about her behavior. And every single time, you've defended her. You've explained it away. You've made excuses. Your loyalty to her has made you completely blind to what everyone else can see clearly. Think about the observations others have made that you dismissed. Your mom or sister saying, "Is your friend always that touchy with your boyfriend?" His family or friends making comments about her behavior being inappropriate or crossing lines. Multiple people noticing the same pattern isn't coincidence. It's validation that something is objectively wrong, not just in your head. Outside perspectives aren't clouded by loyalty, friendship history, or emotional investment in maintaining the relationship. They can see objectively what you're emotionally invested in not seeing. When multiple people independently notice the same concerning behavior, the statistical likelihood of them all being wrong is essentially 0. But watch your pattern of response. Every single time someone raises a concern, what do? You immediately defend her. She's just friendly. That's how she is with everyone. You don't know her like I do. You're misunderstanding the situation. She'd never do that to me. We've been friends forever. You get defensive, sometimes even angry at the person raising the concern, rather than considering whether they might be right. One woman told me 3 different people at a party told her that a friend was openly flirting with her boyfriend. Her response was she got angry at all 3 of them for suggesting it. She defended her friend to everyone. She convinced herself they were all mistaken or jealous or stirring up drama. Later, she realized she'd been more concerned with protecting her friend's reputation than acknowledging what her boyfriend must have been experiencing and possibly welcoming. Notice if you've distanced yourself from people who express concern about her. Have you stopped listening to those who question her intentions? Has she influenced this by making comments that make you trust her version of reality over everyone else's? If the only people who think your friend's behavior is fine are you and her, and everyone else sees a problem, probability says everyone else is right. Pay attention to your boyfriend's response too, when people comment on her behavior. Does he firmly shut it down or set clear boundaries with her, or does he defend her too? She's harmless. You're reading too much into it. She's just friendly. If he's not actively protecting your relationship from her intrusion with clear verbal and physical boundaries, he's either oblivious or he's enjoying the attention and considering the possibility.
And be honest with yourself about your gut feelings. Deep down, haven't you felt something was off? Haven't you had weird feelings, moments of discomfort, flashes of suspicion about her behavior with him? But you've talked yourself out of it every single time, because admitting it would mean accepting betrayal from someone you love and trust deeply. That betrayal feels unbearable, so your brain protects you from it by denying the evidence. If you've been having these uncomfortable feelings for weeks or months, but keep dismissing them, your instincts have been trying to protect you all along. You just haven't been willing to listen, because listening would require action that feels too painful. Ending the friendship, confronting the betrayal, accepting that someone you trusted completely was capable of this. Nicole's mother pulled her aside at a family dinner. Honey, I need to talk to you about how your friend behaves around your boyfriend. The touching, the laughing, the way she looks at him, it's not appropriate. Nicole got defensive immediately. Mom, you don't understand. She's just friendly. She's my best friend. She would never do anything to hurt me. You're seeing something that isn't there. Nicole's sister said the same thing. Then Nicole's boyfriend's brother made a comment. Then a coworker who'd met them all at a party. Every single time, Nicole defended her friend and got angry at the person raising the concern. She convinced herself everyone else was wrong or jealous or didn't understand their close friendship dynamic. Then Nicole found text messages between her friend and her boyfriend. Months of flirting, late-night conversations, plans to meet up without Nicole knowing, even discussions of feelings they were developing for each other. Looking back, Nicole realized everyone had been trying to tell her what she refused to see. Her loyalty to her friend and her trust in that friendship had blinded her to an emotional affair happening right in front of her. So listen to multiple sources. If more than 2 people have expressed the same concern about the same behavior, take it seriously. They're not all conspiring against your friend. They're all seeing the same thing you're refusing to see. Stop defending automatically. When someone raises a concern, instead of immediately dismissing it and defending her, ask yourself honestly, is there truth in this? Have I seen behavior that could be interpreted this way? Seek objective perspective from someone with no stake in the situation, a therapist or counselor who can help you see clearly without emotional attachment. Trust your gut. That uncomfortable feeling you keep dismissing because you don't want to be paranoid or jealous, that's your instinct trying to protect you. Your subconscious has been picking up on things your conscious mind doesn't want to acknowledge. Listen to it and accept painful truths. Sometimes the people we love most, the people we trust completely, are capable of betraying us in the worst ways. Accepting that possibility is terrifying, but it's necessary for protecting yourself from ongoing harm. Let's recap what we covered. Sign 1. She seeks unnecessary physical contact and creates intimate moments with him, using touch and private time to build connection that exceeds friendship boundaries. Sign 2. She constantly compliments him while subtly criticizing you, positioning herself as the woman who truly appreciates him while you supposedly take him for granted. Sign 3. She shows unusual interest in your relationship details, then uses that information against you, exploiting vulnerabilities you trusted her with to position herself as the better option. Sign 4. She inserts herself into your relationship and creates a triangle dynamic, normalizing her constant presence until excluding her feels abnormal. And sign 5. Others have noticed and commented, but you keep defending her. Your loyalty to her has made you blind to what everyone else can clearly see. Here's what you need to understand. If you recognized multiple signs in this video, your best friend isn't just being friendly or supportive. She's actively positioning herself with your man. And the hardest part? Your loyalty to her, your trust in her, your history with her. That's exactly what's allowing it to happen. She's counting on you not seeing it, not believing it, and defending her when others point it out. That's not friendship, that's calculated betrayal. You might be thinking, but she's my best friend, or she'd never do that to me, or I'm just being paranoid and jealous. Those are the exact thoughts that keep women blind until it's too late. Trust isn't about ignoring red flags to maintain a relationship. Trust is something that should be earned and maintained through appropriate behavior. If her behavior with your man wouldn't be okay coming from a stranger or a casual acquaintance, it's not okay coming from her either. Being your best friend doesn't give her a pass to cross boundaries. If this video opened your eyes to patterns you've been defending and excusing, subscribe to this channel.
We break down the psychology of relationships and betrayal so you can protect yourself from the people you'd never suspect could hurt you. Drop a comment telling me which sign you recognized, or if you've experienced it and didn't see it until it was too late, share that. Your story might help someone else wake up before real damage is done. And make sure you watch our next video on the 5 ways to protect your relationship from friend betrayal. Because recognizing the signs is step 1, protecting yourself and your relationship is step 2. That video gives you the exact strategies you need. Don't miss it. You deserve friends who respect your relationship and a man who sets clear boundaries with anyone who doesn't. If you have to choose between protecting her feelings and protecting your relationship, choose your relationship every time. Real friends don't require you to ignore red flags or dismiss your instincts to maintain the friendship.